remember a particular food can shape the way we feel about that food for the rest of our lives. Or in my case, until we find out that our memories can be wrong and we have refused to eat a certain food because of a false memory. Case in point, I remember as a young child sitting down with my parents to a meal of liver and onions. I remember the smell, a rich, meaty smell, which I didn't like, and I told my mom so. She encouraged me to just try a bite. Again, I refused. Eventually, my mom either bribed me or threatened me to take just one bite, and I did. I remember the texture being thick, grainy, and chewy, oh so very chewy. It felt like I chewed and chewed and chewed, but nothing was happening and I couldn't swallow it down. I'm not sure if I made it to the bathroom or not, but I never ate liver again. When I asked my mom her memory of the one and only time she made liver and onions for dinner, her reply surprised me. "I never made liver and onions, and I'm certain you never ate it as a child," she said. I was shocked. My entire life, I have told people the only foods that have ever made me sick were liver and onions and split pea soup. My mom did verify that split pea soup did indeed make me sick. Suddenly I thought, what if I love liver? What if I have missed out on something that could bring me joy because of a false memory? My mom did, however, have a memory of another food I tried as a child, which ended badly. It went like this. When Megan was about 6 years old, she came into the kitchen where I was having a late lunch. I had made a Braunschweiger sandwich with lots of mayonnaise, brown mustard, and spicy pickles. Megan had already finished her lunch, but she saw that I was eating and asked for a bite of my sandwich. "I don't think you'll like this," I told her, but she insisted that she would like it and kept hanging on my chair asking for a bite. I decided, against my better judgment, to let her taste it. She took one bite, chewed a little, gagged, and threw up. I was right. She didn't like the Braunschweiger. Now, I don't recall that one bit, but I can see how I may have associated the Braunschweiger with liver and onions if my mom had told me it was liverwurst. Eventually, my mind must have changed it to liver and then incorporated the events surrounding the split pea soup incident to create a new memory. Needless to say, I'm not running out to the store to buy liver or Braunschweiger. I did, however, find out a few interesting things about Braunschweiger sausage. The German liver sausage known as Braunschweiger is named for the town in Germany, and it can be made with many different ingredients, normally pig or calf liver and fat from veal. Adding onion or bacon to the sausage is done in certain parts of Germany to enhance regional and cultural identity. The most popular way to serve Braunschweiger is in a sandwich, generally with mustard and pickles. The sausage can be sliced or it can be spreadable. There is no single recipe for Braunschweiger and no patent on the name. The origin story of Braunschweiger is a love story. It goes something like this. A journeyman was in love with his master's daughter and asked for her hand in marriage. A rich Italian merchant also desired the master's daughter and gave him Italian salami and mortadella. The master praised the sausages from the Italian and told the journeyman he could have his daughter's hand if he could make sausages better than the Italian merchants. The journeyman spent all night making the best sausages he could, but in the morning the master rejected them and went drinking with the Italian. Meanwhile, the daughter took the sausages the journeyman had made, and she minced them again and again and stuffed them into casings with lots of love and great care and hung them in the chimney flue until the evening. When the master returned, he found the sausages, and he and the Italian merchant tasted them. They were speechless. The master asked his daughter where they had come from, and she told her father they were the journeyman's. The Italian merchant left immediately, and the journeyman and his master's daughter were wed. The secret ingredient of Braunschweiger is love.
Created using Powtoon.